Studying mechanical engineering in Germany is for most of the students a very sought after dream because most of the students know very well known mechanical engineering brands which are in the automotive side, renewable side, or even techno-mechanical side. So companies from all of these different sectors, you will see that they're having their headquarters from Germany or they originated in Germany. You have Mercedes-Benz, you have Porsche, you have Volkswagen Group. Under Volkswagen Group, again, you have so many other companies like Audi, Skoda, Seat, Bentley, Bugatti, Lamborghini, Porsche, Ducati, Volkswagen passenger cars, Volkswagen commercial vehicles, Scania and MAN. So all of these different kind of companies are essentially under just one single group, which is the Volkswagen Group. Then you have companies like Lufthansa, Bosch, Siemens, and all of these are very well known and competent companies in different kind of fields. In this video, we are going to cover everything in detail: jobs, specializations, salaries, and the admission requirements if you want to start your studies in mechanical engineering in Germany. Let's talk about the specializations. What are the different kind of specializations that you can study in Germany in mechanical engineering? From the energy sector to aerospace, robotics, automation engineering, systems engineering, automotive engineering, Germany has everything to offer you in this space. But you should be careful about choosing a specialization which fits you and you're passionate about, because otherwise you start studying a particular specialization, you have no desire for it, you're going to underperform in that, and that is again going to show up in your results, and then you are going to have not such a nice job. So it is very important that you choose the field that you really are passionate about. This is hands down the most important thing and one of the most important decisions you will be taking for yourself. So do not underestimate that, and like I say over and over again, do not outsource these kind of decisions to somebody else who has no idea about your hopes and your dreams and your interests. So it's very important that you are fully involved in this particular phase of your life. Now here are the different kind of specializations that you can essentially choose from in Germany. There are so many more available, it is difficult for me to combine everything in one single video, which is why I've also made a free PDF, Mechanical Engineering in Germany, and there we have a lot more details inside. It is a completely free PDF. You can simply download it with the link given in description. It's the very first link that you will see. The specializations are Masters in Mechanical Engineering. Now again, this is not really a specialization, this is just a standard master's program that you can study. But the benefit of this program is that you can go into a lot of different fields afterwards. One way that many people decide to choose a specialization in such a standard program, which is Masters in Mechanical Engineering, is they choose their master thesis in a specific field, and when they're essentially researching for 6 months in that specific field and have a lot of good knowledge about it, then they can also apply for more relevant jobs in that particular field. So for example, you're starting with something standard like Masters in Mechanical Engineering, your master thesis you take in the side of mechatronics, then you can essentially also apply to jobs which are in the mechatronics fields. Then you have mechatronics, automotive engineering, systems engineering, production engineering, robotics engineering, power engineering, renewable energy engineering, computational science, masters in management, masters in engineering and management. Now again, these two last courses are very interesting because masters in management is designed for engineering students so that they can essentially just start their studies in management even though they have an engineering background and they don't have much knowledge about economics, accounting, things like that. Whereas the masters in engineering and management try to combine these two things. So you will have some modules from the engineering side, generally it's just 2 or 3 modules. The rest of the modules are going to be from the management side. So again, you still study a lot more of management as an engineer, but you still have some kind of relevant information and relevant knowledge of the engineering subject so that once you go into the field, you essentially know what the problem is and what are the basics behind it. Now let's talk about some of the major German mechanical engineering companies you can work for, because again, nobody just wants to study for the sake of studying, you want to earn money after that. So in those regards, it is very relevant that you're also thinking about what kind of companies are also there or are originating from that particular country. The well-known German automotive companies like Daimler AG, which is also including Mercedes-Benz, or BMW Group, the Volkswagen Group, etc., are some of the dream companies to work for in case of any mechanical engineering graduate. And this is especially true for those who are specialized in the automotive engineering field. For example, the Volkswagen Group consists of 12 leading automotive brands from 7 European countries. It's Volkswagen passenger cars, Audi, Seat, Skoda, Bentley, Bugatti, Lamborghini, Porsche, Ducati, Volkswagen commercial vehicles, Scania and MAN. Apart from this, you can also work in techno-mechanical giants like Siemens AG, Bosch, ThyssenKrupp, Airbus, Lufthansa and many more. Now again, Airbus was founded in France, but they're still carrying out a very significant part of their operations in Germany. Especially if you would talk to anybody who is studying mechanical engineering in TU Hamburg, you will see a lot of the students there, they end up doing their part-time jobs at Lufthansa or Airbus, and they have very big facilities there. So they are also able to accommodate a lot more students in their companies, also as Werkstudent. So you generally are pretty much sure that, okay, if you have good grades, you have good work experience, you can go ahead and you can start working for Lufthansa or Airbus. And after that, your job opportunities actually are very nice. Now let's talk about different kind of salaries you can expect when you're done with your studies in Germany and you have started working here. Now the first thing you should understand is that the salaries generally depend on the location, what kind of industry you're working in, what is the size of the company, and also what are your negotiation skills. And this is the reason why I recommend, if you're going towards your job search, make sure that you check out my course, Complete Course of Finding Jobs in Germany, because there we have a completely dedicated section just about negotiating your salary or other benefits. It is going to help you in finding a better jobs and better working conditions so that you don't regret taking up a particular job offer. This is going to be a very small investment for you, because if you take a look at the upsides, if you're able to find a particular job in 2 or 3 months earlier, this is going to be additional 2 to 3 months worth of salary that you would be missing out for just because you're doing all of the research on your own. This map shows you what are the different kind of salaries in different kind of states in Germany for mechanical engineers. Now also, if you take a look at the vacancies, you can see that you have Schleswig-Holstein with over like 3,000 jobs and Hamburg around 2,000 jobs. Then you can also see that in Mecklenburg-Vorpommern you have the minimum salary, which is 3,814 euros, whereas if you work in Hessen, which is the Frankfurt region, you are essentially getting paid the most, which is around 5,428 euros. There's also a big misconception that many people have, and that is that if you go to work in the capital city of a country, you will always be paid more. This is not true in case of Germany, because if you take a look at the salaries in Berlin, it doesn't matter if it's mechanical engineering, computer science or any other field, you will generally see that the salaries in Berlin are generally lower when you compare it with Munich, you compare it with Frankfurt, Hamburg or other cities. Here, for example, you can directly see Hamburg, which is the second largest city in Germany. It has 5,300 euros per month of salary, whereas Berlin has 4,700 euros. And Bayern, so essentially again, like most of the salaries that you're generally getting is going to be in Munich, because the cost of living is very high too. So there you see the salary is also around 5,256 euros. So this is a very interesting graph which also lays out different kind of possibilities in front of you. So if you take a look at the range is going anywhere from 3,800 euros to 5,400 euros, which is again a very decent margin. What you always have to keep in mind is your final salary is always going to depend on your negotiation skills, like I said, your knowledge, your work experience, how you're able to present yourself. All of these things are going to determine your final salary. So keep this in mind when you're thinking about finding a job in Germany. Now, what are the upcoming trends for mechanical engineering in Germany? There are 3 major trends that you would see here. The first one is, of course, the emergence of electric vehicles. Now, Germany was a bit behind because most of their largest automotive sector companies, they are producing internal combustion engines. So they are more skeptical to go from that towards electric vehicles, but they are investing more and more money in that. So this is going to be a very good opportunity for more people to come inside and also start working in these companies with their new skill sets. The second major sector where Germany is really expanding is renewable energy. Now, Germany is already a global leader in the renewable energy sector. In the last year, 46% of the energy consumption was done by renewable energy sources. And Germany is planning to invest more and more money inside this. So this is also going to be a sector where you're going to see more and more companies pop up, and you can also find opportunities with them. exam. There's also a huge trend of digitalization in the mechanical engineering field. That means if you are a mechanical engineer and you also have good coding skills, you can also work for simulation companies or software companies which are building softwares to make the day-to-day life of normal mechanical engineers simpler. Now let's talk about how you can study mechanical engineering in Germany. Of course, you can come for your bachelor's or for your master's. The process for bachelor's is a bit longer, but you generally do not have constraints of minimum percentage and so on. As long as you have above 60%, it generally is not a problem. When you go towards master's, you generally see that if you have better score in your bachelor's, the chances of admission are much higher in better universities. And this is also much higher when they are not asking for any GRE or GATE exam on the side. Because GRE or GATE exam is used to evaluate your profile better. This means if you have good score in those exams, you can still get an admission in some of those better universities. But otherwise, if you have below 65%, it really enters the gray zone. I have seen students getting inside with 58% in German public universities and some programs, but this is again not the norm. This is why I recommend if you have above 65%, it is going to be much simpler for you to get inside German public universities if you don't have any kind of work experience and you have 6.5 IELTS band. This is pretty much it. The requirements are pretty simple. If you have more work experience, the chances for admission increases. And if you have lower percentage, then you can also think about coming for German taught programs. This is going to be very useful for you in the longer run, because if you study in German taught programs, you already know all of the technical vocabulary that you're going to use in the industry, and your chances for promotions and quickly rising up the corporate ladder also becomes much easier. A lot more details about mechanical engineering in Germany I've also added in the free PDF, Mechanical Engineering in Germany. You can just download it and there's so much more information there, and it comes to you without any kind of cost whatsoever. If you want to already start your preparation for studying in Germany, you will not find better guidance anywhere else other than my online course, the complete course for studying in Germany, which is available now for enrollment on Big Academy. Make sure that you enroll soon, because we are closing down the course for the next intake, and then it will not be possible for you to enroll in it afterwards. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.